Pull-Ups Everyday, day 101. So today was my jiu-jitsu tournament and it kind of went as expected. So we got to the venue at about 12 o'clock midday, but my fights weren't scheduled until 6 p.m, which I knew was going to happen because I only entered the no-gi division instead of entering the gi and no-gi, so I would have less matches than most people. So I knew I had to wait until 6 p.m. So we got there. Well, before we left, I just had breakfast. I just had a bowl of shreddies, and bowl of shreddies. That was it, because I knew I kind of had an advantage in the sense that my weigh-in would have been hours and hours before my matches, so I could afford to weigh in and then eat after. So we get there. There's probably about 15 people from my gym competing, maybe less, maybe like 13, 12. Most of them are kids, so all the kids, I think they're probably like maybe 8 of them. They all went before the adults. So when we got there, by the time we got there, I think every kid had got a medal, and then our gym actually got a big plaque or trophy medal such thing for being the best gym in terms of the kids divisions at the event. But then when we got there, I weighed in fine, and then I was like, all right, time to eat. So I brought some biscuits just for like kind of quick carbs, and then I brought some ham rolls, bread rolls with ham in them, and then so I went there, I weighed in, then went out to eat them, and then when I got outside, I realized I didn't have my bread rolls, so I didn't want to. So at that point, I wasn't really that hungry, so I didn't really worry. But I noticed that a few hours after, about an hour and a half before my matches, I was feeling a bit hungry and a bit weak, and I didn't know if it was the nerves or if it was the fact I hadn't eaten, and I hadn't really been eating the day before, but definitely noticed it affected me. And but I didn't want to go and eat McDonald's or anything, because I don't want to eat McDonald's before doing something like that in case it just sorry, I got a phone call during that recording. Where was I? So yeah, I think I was at the point where I said I didn't really want to eat McDonald's before my matches, so I kind of went into them a bit hungry. But my friend Casper, he competed in the gi and no gi, and watching him in the gi, I think he lost his first match. Not bad, like he just lost it, and then after that he won a few and then lost, I think, one more. So I think at that point he would have been 2 wins, 2 losses, and then his division ended. But when it came time for me to do my matches, kind of happened really fast. Like I just got called over onto the mats, and then within 30 seconds, I'm in a clinch, and it didn't really feel like it was me doing it. It felt like I was watching myself kind of compete. But I wasn't too nervous going in, but I guess just when you get in there, the adrenaline kind of dumps on you. But first match, we were in the stand up, obviously, and I'm not used to stand up. I was doing this thing in the clinch where I kind of try to collapse his elbow in, and then hopefully the opponent, when you do that, obviously kind of counters that and pushes back out with his elbow. So I'm collapsing his right elbow across into his left arm, and I'm hoping for him to kind of push back to get his arm centered, and then as he pushes back, I kind of let go, his arm shoot up, and then I shoot in for the leg and take him down. But the opponent wasn't doing that, and he just let me kind of push in, and what I should have done is taken the back, but because I haven't actually trained that much in the gym, I didn't know what to do if my opponent didn't counter my move, and I was waiting for him to do it, waiting, and he never did. And then after that didn't work, I kind of got a bit angsty and kind of just forced something else, like, because I can't take him down that way, and I don't know, I didn't want to just sit and react. So then I can't really remember, but I think I tried to take him down, just kind of force him down, and then got me in a guillotine and choked me. And so that was that happened in about, it happened very quickly, like maybe like a minute and 10 seconds or something, I don't know. But I was kind of annoyed how quickly it ended, but because as soon as we got to the ground, I was in a choke and lost the top match. But then 10 minutes later, had my second match, and something similar happened where we're in the clinch fighting. This time, I think he took me down again this time, and then I was in I think it's a heel hook, I'm not sure. Anyway, definitely it was the submission's on my heel, and I didn't want to tap because of the way how quickly I tapped in the first match. I didn't want to tap again, so I kind of let him mangle my foot a bit, and my foot's a bit sore now. But yeah, so that one ended second quickly, and that was kind of annoying. At this point, I was really annoyed because I was kind of going into the tournament. I wasn't like confident I'd do well. I kind of was viewing it as a training tournament, like a tournament to practice. I know that's kind of like maybe a defeatist mindset, but I definitely haven't been training. I feel long enough to be doing well, like, and I just want to, but I don't want to. Hopefully for the next tournament, I don't have that excuse of it's your first tournament now. I have that. All right, you've done a tournament before, you've gotten practice. You should have known what to improve in time training. The third fight, or third match, I got to take down this time, so I got the points for that. And then we were rolling the ground, and my coach obviously was watching and giving me instructions. But when you're in it, it's really hard to listen to. Like he was telling me to posture up, so I could. I was on top, so he was telling me to posture up, so and put my knee on his bum and kind of break out the guard so I can pass it. But I'm just hearing posture up, but and I'm not hearing the break out the guard part. So every time I posture up, you know, if you kind of your lower sense of gravity, you're a bit more stable. So every time I posture up, I feel like I'm gonna get swept. So he keeps telling me to do it. I keep trying it, and then I feel very unstable. So I go back down, and obviously I was meant to break out the guard, but I mean, it's just the kind of nerves and the inexperience of doing a live roll in the competition. Like if that was a roll in the gym, I would have had the kind of clarity to, oh yeah, break out the guard, because that's one of the, I think that's actually the first thing we learned, kind of knee in the bum and then break out the guard. But yeah, me and him, he ended up winning by points. I think he probably did deserve to win on points, but I don't think he deserved to win by the. Well, not to sound like I'm complaining, but I think it's either I'm misunderstanding the rules or the points aren't being applied properly, because I thought I was sweeping him, and obviously I mean I was in the bottom and then getting on top, and you're meant to get 2 points for a sweep, and I don't know if why I wasn't getting them. It probably is like me misunderstanding the rules set, but I don't know. I probably need to get clarification on that. But overall, it was a good experience. The weight cut, I probably overdid the weight cut. Going forward, you know, I wasn't eating enough days before. I think I can get away with not eating enough, or not eating enough, but not eating too much the day before instead of days before. And water, I think maybe increase the water intake a little bit before. Instead of 2 or 3 days drinking a lot of water, maybe 5 or 6, and then cutting out a tiny bit sooner. But yeah, it was a great experience, and even though I lost my 3 matches, I'm raring to go again, and I want to, because when if you get tapped in the gym, you kind of, it's whatever, but if you get tapped in competition, okay, you really want to learn why that happened, and you want to prevent that from happening again. But yeah, I'm really glad I went out there and did it. It was definitely a good experience, and I definitely wouldn't have thought a year ago I'd be doing a jiu-jitsu tournament a year from now. Like, I didn't even think about jiu-jitsu as an option of something to do. But yeah, thanks for watching today's video.